Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Lipakshi Khurana. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Thursday, the 27th of April. 3 soldiers killed in militant attack in India's Kashmir. Taiwanese trekker found after surviving 47 days lost in Himalayas. And veteran Bollywood actor Vinod Khanna dies at 70 from cancer. And now for all the details. 3 Indian soldiers were killed in an attack on a military base in India's Kashmir, close to the de facto border with Pakistan. 2 militants have been gunned down.
A massive gun battle was witnessed on Thursday as militants attacked an Indian Army camp in early morning hours in Kupwara's Pansgam in northern Jammu and Kashmir province. 2 terrorists were neutralized and 3 army personnel lost their lives. 3 AK-47s belonging to militants were recovered during the search operations.
Throughout the operation, no terrorist was given any entry into the living area by accurate and heavy volume of fire from all directions. Search and sanitization operations are in progress. Recovery of 1 additional AK-47 indicates presence of the 3rd terrorist.
He added that identity of the militants is being ascertained and search operations were underway in nearby villages for the 3rd militant. 7 army soldiers were injured, while 6 are being treated in Srinagar. 1 is being treated in Kupwara. According to reports, one of them is in a critical condition. Meanwhile, reports of stone pelting also emerged from locations near the site of the army camp attack.
Meanwhile, widespread deforestation and felling of trees has denuded large swathes of forest area in Pakistan's illegally occupied territory of Gilgit Baltistan. Little is being done by the federal government of Islamabad to protect the ecology of the region.
Deforestation in Gilgit Baltistan is causing environmental changes that are threatening the lives and property of people in the region. This widespread deforestation and cutting of trees is not only impacting glaciers, which are receding faster than normal, but also impacting the biodiversity, as rare animals such as of snow leopards, black bears, markhor, Himalayan ibex and blue sheep are disappearing from the region.
कटता जा रहा है उस दिन से यहाँ पर सैलाब की तबाहकारियों से लोगों की ज़िंदगी मुश्किलात से दो चार है और आए रोज़ लोग इन सैलाबों की वजह से अपनी कीमती ज़रई अराज़ी दरख्त और मकानात से महरूम हो रहे हैं और इसके मुकाबले में हुकूमत की तरफ से जो इमदाद है वो ऊँट के मुंह में ज़ेरे के बराबर है और हुकूमत अपने पुराने क़वानीन के तहत अगर किसी का कोई 1 लाख रुपए का नुकसान हुआ है तो वहाँ अगर उसको 500 या 1000 रुपये देती है तो उससे तो मेरे ख्याल में उसका कुछ भी नहीं बनता है, ये एक मजाक है। और हम देख रहे हैं कि अब जंगल जो है वो मुश्किल से कहीं कहीं हमें कुदरती जंगल नज़र आ रहा है और वो जंगल भी महकमे जंगलात के ज़िम्मेदारान के हाथों गैर महफूज हो चुका है।
According to experts, the continuous illegal felling of trees such as pine, kale and deodar, forest cover in Gilgit Baltistan has eroded more than 50% in the last 20 years. With no proper policy in place to curb deforestation and with authorities paying little attention to the pressing problems, the locals have to brace the hazardous consequences.
Moving on to news from Afghanistan. Afghanistan's northern Balkh province governor, in a reaction to Taliban's deadly attack on a military base in the province last week, said enemies will not bring down the nation.
Afghanistan's northern Balkh province is still healing from the deadly attack by militant group Taliban last week on an army base camp in which more than 140 Afghan soldiers were killed. Reports suggest that the death toll of the assault has surpassed 250. Balkh Province Governor Ata Mohammad Noor, speaking at a gathering in Mazar-e-Sharif, criticized the attack and said such attempts by the militant groups will not bring the nation down.
دشمنان کشور باید بدانند که با این عمل فجیع و شرم‌آور و با قلب خسی و دشمنانه ایشان ملت ما را با زانو در آوردن نمیتوانند.
Noor said that the weakness in leadership and the lack of a solid strategy to fight terrorists was a big challenge. He, however, assured the Afghan security forces that people will stand by them and criticized those who carried out such attacks in the name of Islam.
هایی که از اون طرف مرز علیه افغانستان جهاد اعلان میکنن ولی با سینماهای خودشان فیلم سکس گذاشتن با نمایش گذاشته میشه. وقتی که بگن که در سرزمین خودتان چرا جهاد نمیکنین میگن که در اینجا فرض است که ما امنیت نگاه بکنیم.
10 Taliban militants disguised in army uniforms snuck into the army base camp in the province, shooting scores of unarmed soldiers and officers. The Taliban insurgency has been on a rampage since 2015, when the Afghan security forces assumed full responsibility of security from the United States and NATO troops.
In news from Nepal, Nepal's Rashtriya Prajatantra Party on Wednesday unveiled its election manifesto focusing on employment and education. It is the second party to release its manifesto after the Nepali Congress.
Nepal's Deputy Prime Minister and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party Chairman Kamal Thapa unveiled the party's manifesto for the upcoming local level polls at the party central office in Kathmandu. In its election manifesto, Rashtriya Prajatantra Party or the RPP has pledged to provide employment to at least one member of each family and build at least one 25-bed hospital in all local levels. Widely known for the advocacy of Hindu state and monarchy, RPP has also promised to stop forced religious conversion and fully ban cow slaughter. Nepal's Election Commission is all set to hold the upcoming polls irrespective of consensus among political parties on constitution amendment proposal. The main opposition Communist Party of Nepal Unified Marxist-Leninist or CPN-UML and some Madhesi parties have been expressing dissatisfaction over the Election Commission's decision to hold the elections in two phases.
Staying on news from Nepal, trekking officials in Nepal rescued a Taiwanese man who was missing on a mountain along with his girlfriend for 47 days. The girl was, however, found dead when they were discovered on Wednesday.
21-year-old Taiwanese hiker Liang Xiangyue was found alive and was picked up by a rescue helicopter from the foot of Ganesh Himal in northwest Nepal, where he was trekking with his girlfriend. The duo had gone missing 47 days ago while trekking on a mountain. The hiker survived on snow and water as well as some salt he was carrying. Meanwhile, the 19-year-old Taiwanese woman had died 3 days ago before they were discovered on Wednesday by trekking officials.
हल्ला गर्दा त उठ्यो उठेपछि त ओहो हामी त छक्क पर्यो तर्सा जस्तो पो भयो हामीलाई त है अनि उठ्यो ल अनि के छ कसरी आयो यहाँ भन्दाखेरि हामी चाहिँ 47 दिन भयो यहाँबाट यसरी हिउँथ्यो धेरै यहाँ आयो यहाँ आएर अनि खेर अब केटी चाहिँ फेरि मरि जस्तै देख्यो ती छेउमै रहेछ सँगै सुते रहेछन् उनीहरू अनि केटी चाहिँ के कस्तो छ त उला भन्दाखेरि उ त 3 दिन अगाडि मर्यो म चाहिँ अनि तिमी चाहिँ कसरी बाँच्यौ भन्दाखेरि म चाहिँ नुन र पानी खाएर
Liang is now undergoing treatment at a Kathmandu hospital and the woman's body has been sent for a post-mortem. Doctors said that he was in good health with no major injuries and is undergoing psychological and other medical treatment.
He's a very courageous person, he's smiling, and the whole team really took care of the person. And also we did have a good blood test also. We are starting slow, sort of IV fluid and also the slow oral rehydration solution.
Tens of thousands of foreign hikers who visit Nepal every year for trekking in the Himalayas are a key source of income in the cash-strapped nation home to the Mount Everest.
Moving on, veteran actor of the Indian film industry, Vinod Khanna, died on Thursday morning. He was reportedly battling bladder cancer for years. The actor was aged 70. Friends and colleagues from the film industry and political fraternity reached his home in Mumbai city to pay their last respects. In April first week, Khanna's condition had deteriorated considerably due to dehydration. The actor is survived by his wife and 4 children. In his long Bollywood career, he worked in more than 100 films and was an active politician and member of parliament. He was one of the most sought-after film stars in the 1970s and 1980s. Vast swathes of northern India are reeling under near heat wave conditions. Light showers on Tuesday in northern India brought relief from the scorching weather.
Shimla town in India's northern Himachal Pradesh province on Tuesday received light rainfall. People woke up to a nippy weather and drizzle which provided relief from hot weather. Several parts of northern and western India are reeling under near heat wave conditions with temperatures shooting past 40 degrees Celsius.
अभी जो मॉर्निंग से आज करीब 5:30 बजे से शिमला में और आसपास के इलाकों में बारिश हो रही है। ये लाइट बारिश है और ये WD थी जिसकी वजह से बारिश हो रही है और ये जो बारिश है अभी शिमला सिटी में ये कुछ एक देर में जो क्लियर होने की पॉसिबिलिटी है।
India's national capital, New Delhi, also received drizzle accompanied by dust storm. However, the drizzle did not provide much relief as the maximum temperature came down only by 1 degree Celsius to 39 degrees Celsius from yesterday's 40 degrees Celsius. The weather officials this year have predicted that the El Niño's effect would be visible from the month of July.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. 3 soldiers killed in militant attack in India's Kashmir. Taiwanese trekker found after surviving 47 days lost in Himalayas. And veteran Bollywood actor Vinod Khanna dies at 70 from cancer. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. Well, that's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.